Oke, bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Waalaikumsalam warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Alhamdulillahirabbil alamin wa bihi nasta'inu ala umuri dunya waddin. Wassalatu wassalamu ala asrofil anbiya'i wal mursalin wa ala alihi wa sahbihi ajma'in. Amma ba'd. Uh, Today here on this beautiful Monday, we have our next contender for the comprehensive exam. Yeah, and we have three contenders here from class of 2017. The first here it is Emil. Your full name is?
Anissa Emilia Trirofaida.
Anissa Emilia Trirofaida. And then second contender here it is Anwar Juma Rofaida. It's the same.
No.
Okay, it is only Anwar Juma. And then last one we got Feby Ardini. Okay, Feby Ardini. Before you're going to get the question for the comprehensive exam, I hope you guys already watched the previous comprehensive exam. Because to be honest, joining the comprehensive exam, it will be like the same repetition. Yeah, it will be the same kind of question. And then I hope there will be no one here that cannot answer the questions. Okay. Before we are going to go to the first question, let's start this comprehensive exam here by reciting basmalah together. Yeah, Bismillahirrahmanirrahim, and then wish you all the best for you guys. I hope all the question you can answer it here in easy way. Yeah, okay. The first question here were called by the requirement question. If you can answer this question, it means you can go to the next session or the next sections. Yeah. And if you cannot answer this one, you have to leave my room and then you have to register again for the comprehensive exam. Got it?
Got it.
Okay, thank you. The first question. Comprehensive exam, here is a process of measuring your guys' comprehension starting from the first semester till the last semester. Then my question, what is it the aim of doing or joining the comprehensive exam? Let's start with Feby first. Come on, Feby.
The M.
Mm-hmm.
I think the M of join the examination and comprehension exam
Mm-hmm.
is teacher want to know how far the students know about 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 subject and of one.
What is it in of?
The teacher want to know how far.
Okay, pardon me. Who is your teacher?
Lecturer. Sorry, lecturer. Lecturer want to know the students how far they know about the subject from semester 1 until the last semester.
Mm-hmm.
And then, yeah, like that.
Okay, thank you. Next one, Anwar, come on.
To test what the student got since the first semester until the last semester.
Okay, so it is a testing, yeah? Testing all the subjects, yeah, consists of all subjects that you guys learn starting from first semester till the last semester. Thank you. Next, please, Emil.
To know that uh, to know that to know this
Calm down. Come on.
We have-
What is it with your hand? Calm down. Come on.
to know
No.
that what we get of the study in the
Okay.
first semester until the last semester,
What is it? The less.
until the final subject.
Until the final subject. What is it? Final subject.
uh, the teacher
Hmm.
to know what we get
Okay. Who is your teacher?
lecture. I'm sorry.
Okay.
To measuring all of the subject we got.
Thank you very much. Congratulations. You guys made it to the next session. Yeah. And then now the first year it will be about general education. Yeah. For the general education, my first question, you guys learn about PKN. Yeah. What is it? PKN, Pendidikan dan Kewarganegaraan, right? Okay. You guys from English department, and then why did you guys have to learn about PKN itself? And then what is it? Exactly main point about PKN. Now let's start with Anwar first. Come on, Anwar.
We have learning PKN
Okay.
in order to be a good Indonesian as a
Mhm.
citizen. And what's the end question?
Okay, you were from English department, right? Yeah, and then learning PKN. Can you see the relevance and the connection between learning PKN and then also with English major in department? Come on.
Because we have to be a good teacher in Indonesia. We have to be a good citizen in Indonesia,
Mhm.
and we have to know about Indonesia, about the history of Indonesia.
Interesting. While learning PKN, you are learning about Indonesian history.
This that's his story and what
Or Indonesian story. Come on. It is history or Indonesian story?
Indonesian story.
Story. Okay, thank you very much. Now next one, Emil.
I'm
Come on.
going to answer that I know. Study of ideology country, like example UUD
Mhm.
1945,
Okay.
best of the educational warga negara,
And then
and then have UUD have the rules in the city, like in the government countries.
rule in the city and in the government. What is it?
Countries.
Government country. What do you mean?
There are two ideology in
Two.
Pancasila.
Okay.
The first is UUD
Okay.
1945,
Uh-huh.
and then the rules of this country that I know.
And then the relevance between learning PKN
Yeah.
with our major
Yeah.
from this department. What is that?
That I learned in this major. I think
The connection
oh,
between PKN and
Being-
our major.
okay, being a good teacher should be must know background of this country, like study UUD 1945 and then ideology Pancasila. Okay.
Thank you. Next, come on. Feby, your turn.
I think at college we need to know about UUD, and then the relevant between PKN and then English major is we need to know justice in Indonesia.
Justice.
Keadilan.
Okay.
Yeah, and learn about that
Mm.
because
Mm.
and then because the student in college it's really
Mm.
it's really critical
Mm.
and yeah like that. I think.
Okay. Thank you very much. Next one. It is still on general education. You guys also learn about educational psychology. Or it is in bahasa psikologi pendidikan, right? What is it? Psikologi pendidikan or educational psychology, and then the relevant with our major here from English department. Emil, your turn will be the first, please.
I think that I know since education psychology is most important of the learning English, especially being a good teacher must know how the how the how the manner how the manner we teach we teach and we got of the major example like study of mentality of the student
Okay.
and then behavior and environment. Everybody like like a difference. We have much to know it.
Everybody like is different. What do you mean? Thank you. Next, come on. Anwar.
The Psikologi pendidikan
Yep.
is teach us about the student psychological condition, like their mental,
Okay.
their motivation. So we are going to teach English. We have to know the psychological of the student, so we know how to motivate them, how their mental condition, so they can continue the learning process pretty well.
That's it.
Yeah.
Thank you. Next, come on. Feby.
Psychology education talks about mentality of human or student, and then for a teacher know how to treat the students so well, and then
How to treat the students so well.
yeah because
What is it? What do you mean by so well?
how to treat the students well,
Okay.
and then the teacher know how the student feels when he teach the students,
Hmm.
so the students can enjoy to learn with them. So like that.
Okay, so the concept of educational psychology here, when you guys teach your student, they are the human being that have their mentality, and then and then by learning educational psychology, it's mean you'll be able to deal with any different kind of students. Yeah. Okay. Next question. It is still about general education. You guys learn statistics right now. I get it now. My question.
So
This is the first question. So.
Huh?
I'm sorry.
What is it? Huh?
Not involved.
Hmm?
Not involved for me.
Okay, you guys learn about statistics, right? And then while completing your guys' research proposal or your thesis proposal, you're going to do what we call by a t-test. Yeah. Okay. And then now my question, what is it exactly a statistical analysis? What is statistical analysis? Let's start with Feby again. Come on, Feby will be the first, please.
Statistic analyze.
Hmm.
Mm, statistic is assessing uh is assessing or assessment for any subject in research
Hmm.
in research have to use statistic for assessing.
Okay, I'm not asking here about
I
about the
don't
sassy
know.
test. Thank you. Next one, Emil. What is it? Statistical analysis.
I think that I know. Statistics analysis is study of we got a numeric of the research.
Number of the research. What is it? The number of the research? The amount of the research? What is it?
Statistic analysis is formula in the research.
Formula in the research.
I think that I know.
Okay, next one. Anwar, what is it? Statistical analysis. Yeah, that was the
Yes.
step that when you guys conducted the type of quantitative research.
Statistical analysis is a process to analyze our population, participant, and subject in our research.
Okay, thank you very much. Okay, next question. This will be the last question for the general education. Yeah.
So fast.
For the general education here, it will be about learning evaluations. Yeah. Who's the one that taught you about learning evaluations? Who's the lecturer?
You.
Okay. So you better be able to answer this question. Yeah. When we try to evaluate the learning process, we have two types of instrument. Yeah, we have two types of instrument. The first and then the second. Now I want you to please try to mention each type, yeah, and then also the example of each type. Let's start with Anwar. Come on.
Two types of
Instrument
instrument,
in doing learning evaluation.
assessing and measuring.
Me. Answer.
Come on, that's all, Anwar.
Don't know.
Okay, Emil.
Learning evaluation that I know. A study of
I'm not asking you the definition of learning evaluation. Two types of instrument.
oral test, written test for the measuring the student.
It's up to you. That's all.
Yeah.
Feby.
I think casting, measuring, and assessing.
Okay, those are the steps that you guys conduct while doing the learning evaluations. But my question, two types of instrument. When we talk about instruments, so it is about the tools that we use to gather the data, right? So the first we call by task, and then second one it is a non-task kind of instrument. Yeah, I'm the one that's giving you guys this lesson. Okay, thank you very much. You guys pass. You guys pass this general education, and then now let's go with the English language learning mastery. Yeah. My first question for English language learning mastery. I want you to please try to explain the origin of English language. The origin of English language. Let's start with Emil. Come on.
The language original test teaching. I think that I know. Being a good teacher.
What is it?
No.
Being a good teacher.
Being a good teacher, we have now the basic education in English education.
Okay.
Like we how to manage learning in process.
What is it? We how?
We have managed the learning process, and then we how they refer in the process.
What do you mean by we how?
To know.
Yeah, it is not we how.
Okay,
come on.
Being a good teacher, we have to know the basic education in English language.
Okay.
Like learning process and then manage the learning process.
Okay, trusting. Huh?
And then we have the confidence
Oh,
to teach the student.
Nice one. And that?
And then using the technology maybe.
Okay, using technology. That's all?
That's all.
Okay. Do you understand the question?
I think that I know.
Okay, thank you very much. Next, Feby, come on.
Sorry, can you repeat the question?
Okay, the origin of English language. That's the question.
I think the English language is from. Then I know.
Yeah, it is not. Come on.
From another country. So in Indonesia,
In this country.
no, in Indonesia, citizen.
In Indonesia citizen.
And,
What do you mean by in Indonesia citizen? Okay, thank you very much. Last one, Anwar, come on. Give us a better one, please.
The question origin of English language.
Yeah.
As I know, it's come from the seller in Europe.
Okay, seller Europe. Okay, that.
They speak English when they're bargain.
Okay.
And then from the King
Arthur. From King Arthur. Okay, that.
Harry Potter.
And
yeah, that's all I know.
okay, thank you very much. Next question. When we learn English language, we learn about strategy. We learn about method. Yeah, we learn about technique. we learn also about approach. And then now I want you to please try to give me the distinction between each type that I mentioned earlier. First, it is the strategy. Second one, it is the method. Third one, it is the technique. And the last one, approach. In English, language learning. And then let's start with Anwar first. Come on.
Yeah, the first step is approach. We have to know what kind of strategy or method that we're going to do in our.
Okay, you're mentioning three terms in one time. My question here, try to give me the difference, the distinction
difference.
between each type. Yeah. So what is it? Approach in English language learning. What is it? The strategy in English language learning. What is it? Technique in English language learning. And then last one, the method in English language learning.
So many.
We have different kind of definition, of course. Come on.
Approach is the first step before we teach the student. We have to know how to approach them.
Okay, approach, how to approach the students. Really? Come on.
How to approach the learning process.
Approach learning process. So what is it approach itself in English language learning?
Approach to determine the next step.
Determine the next step.
Yeah.
Proceed.
The next step, and then we will think about the strategy.
Okay, strategy.
How we're gonna teach the student, and then we choose the method, and then this is the last one, sir.
It's technique.
Technique.
Yep.
And then the technique, how we teach the student.
Strategy, how we teach the student. Technique, how we teach the student. It is the same. You're not giving me the difference. My question is about the difference.
Strategy is like a plan.
Okay, strategy like a plan.
A plan how we will teach the student. And the technique is the how the step. Technique the practice.
Okay.
The practice how we teach the student. And then the method is the method that we use to teach the student.
And the strategy is the strategy that we use to teach the student. Okay, next one, go on. Feby. Feby, please. Feby.
The first is approach. Approach talk about how the teacher make the students to approach them, and then the strategy, the method is the teacher use the method for teach them, and then the strategy is the rules, how the teacher treat them, and then the last technique. The technique is practice. The teacher practice the students and how to.
What is it? The teacher practice the student.
The teacher.
What is it?
The teacher. Teacher practice.
Teacher practice the student. What is it?
The teacher practice to how to treat the students with all of that, with approach, with strategy, with technique, and with method. I think that's all.
Next, Emil.
I'm going to answer that I know. Like, the first is strategy. Strategy is no approach. Yes, sir. The
It's
first
up
is,
to you. Any will
the
do.
first is
Any will
approach.
do.
The first is approach.
Mm.
Approach is we being a good teacher, we must know that the skill of the student, like behavior, environment, and we know that in the classroom. The second strategy is giving technique education.
Strategy is giving like a tech. What do you mean? I'm confused with your answer. Repeat it.
Strategy is giving them step by step on that material we have to give the student. And then the number 3 strategy approach technique. The technique is we should have a paper like curriculum LPP, and then text for the student to measuring and evaluate to get the score.
Okay, and then getting the score.
That's all.
That's all. Okay, thank you. Next one. It will be about micro and then macro linguistics. Okay. What is it? A macro linguistic and then micro linguistics. Come on. Let's start with Emil. Come on, Emil. Come on.
I think that I know micro teaching. Like it's like the teacher, the teacher can definition or example.
It's up to you. Come, just answer. Come on.
Micro teaching. Think that I know micro teaching is the part of major.
Part of
Micro
major.
teaching, yeah.
Yeah, come on. Just answer.
Like
What?
make it a approach, strategy, technique,
Okay. And then
evaluate
and then evaluate.
to the student.
Okay.
For the student.
For the students.
That I know.
Okay, thank you. Next, come on. Feby.
Macro and micro.
Yep.
Micro is a small
Okay, macro is small.
Micro.
Okay.
Like small.
Okay.
And macro is big.
Is that it?
Yeah, okay. Yeah.
Okay, come on. Anwar.
Micro-linguistic
Okay.
is the smaller one kind of linguistic, and macro is the larger kind of linguistic. For example, micro-linguistic consists of semantic,
Okay.
semantic, syntax, terus phonology, morphology, and the macro-linguistic is psycholinguistic,
Okay.
sociolinguistic, neurolinguistic, terus ada pragmatic.
Pragmatic it is on micro or macro?
Pragmatic on macro. Micro. And then jargon.
Jargon.
Yeah,
Okay. And what else?
that's all I know.
Okay, thank you very much. And then now I want you to choose Emil. You're going to choose micro, macro.
Micro.
Okay. Then Feby.
Micro.
Anwar.
Macro.
Okay, thank you very much. Now the question for the microlinguistics. For the micro linguistic, we have a syntax analysis. Now I want you to please try to make a sentence and then make your syntactic analysis. Okay, for both of you. Yeah? And then for the macro linguistic, my question it will be about neurolinguistics.
What?
Yeah, neurolinguistic. What is it, the neurolinguistic? And then give me the example. Okay. Now let's start with Feby first. Come on, Feby, try to make a sentence, and then after that one, try to make a syntactic analysis. Come on. Come on.
Bebas aku free.
It's up to you, no.
Emil.
Emil,
Emil.
Emil,
Emil.
come on. What is it? What's wrong with Emil? Come on.
Emil
Emil,
going to Anwar's home last night.
last night. Okay, and then now try to do a syntactic analysis. Come on. Okay, come on. Next one. ML. What is it, your sentence? And then try to do a syntactic analysis, please.
I try, like, example, I love cat.
Okay.
I is the noun, love is the verb, and cat is the noun.
Love is verb.
Like black adjective.
Okay, and then
Change it to I love I love I love the cats. I love the cats.
yes. What is it, yes?
I love the cats.
Oh,
Kucing.
okay,
Yes.
cat. Not.
I love the cats, and then change it to be I love the cats. I love the cats.
Okay, when we
I think
do
that I-
syntactic analysis, we can try to use two different ways. Yeah, the first it is the tree diagram.
Oh,
Yeah, and the next one it is the Chinese boxes. We try to break down all the element of sentences. Yeah. Okay, next, come on, Anwar.
Neurolinguistic as a
Mm.
as I remember, neurolinguistic is linguistic. There is in our brain.
Okay.
Neuro, as I remember, it's linguistic that we have on our brain.
Linguistic that we have in our brain.
I
What
don't
is it?
know, so I don't really remember.
Okay.
But as I just remember, neuro is refers to our brain.
Okay, thank you. And then now let's go with tenses. Let's go with the grammar. Yeah. How many tenses in total did you guys learn when you learn about grammar structure? How many tenses? How many types of tenses?
16.
16. Okay, now we're going to count till 16. Each of you. Yeah, let's start with Feby first. Number one. What is it, Feby? Number one. First. What is it? Type of tenses. First.
Past tense.
Past tense. Second.
Simple present.
Simple present. And third.
Simple future present tense.
What is it?
Future present tense.
Future.
Okay, next. Fourth. Yeah, till 16. Come on. Fourth.
Tadi apa? Tadi apa? Simple. Simple.
Come on.
Simple past, future tense, terus
Simple present.
simple present.
Okay, next.
Present continuous.
Continuous. Now next.
Present continuous perfect tense.
Present continuous perfect tense. What was that? Present.
Present. Present continuous future tense.
Present continuous future tense. What is it? You're trying to mix the types? Next, come on.
Past continuous.
Present perfect.
Present perfect. Present perfect. Present perfect future tense.
Present perfect future tense. Okay, cut it out. No one by one. Mention it. All 16. Let's start with Anwar Juma. Come on, Anwar. What is it?
Simple
Okay, count it.
present.
Okay.
Simple present. Present continuous. Terus present perfect. Terus simple future. Past continuous udah belum? Belum ya?
Come on.
Past continuous. Terus simple past tadi udah ya, San? Simple future. Future continuous. Enggak. Future continuous nggak ada. Terus simple present. Belum.
Okay, come on.
Terus present continuous. Present perfect.
Okay, now.
And then simple simple future.
It's up to you. Just mention it till you got 16. I'm not gonna revise it.
Simple
Okay,
future.
you have 16. Mention the 16. Come on. How many left that you got?
6 left.
Okay, 6 left. Come on.
6 left. Future. Future tuh yang lagi deh. Perfect future.
Just mention it.
Perfect future. Perfect continuous. Past perfect. Past perfect. Terus future. Future tuh ada lagi sebenarnya tapi saya lupa. Udah deh, that's all I know.
Okay, thank you. Next, come on, Emil.
Simple past tense. Simple present tense. Simple perfect tense. Simple future perfect tense. Future perfect. Future perfect tense. Future perfect continuous tense. Continuous perfect tense. Future tense. Future continuous tense. perfect continuous tense. This
Mhm.
time I remember.
Next. Feby, come on.
Past tense,
Past tense,
simple present tense,
simple present.
past continuous,
Okay.
simple continuous perfect.
Continuous perfect. It is
Perfect
continuous.
continuous.
Continuous
Perfect
perfect.
continuous,
Okay.
and then the future tense,
Future tense.
and then simple perfect tense.
Okay, you okay, come on, next. Next, please. Next.
Simple continuous tense.
And then
I think that I'm
huh? And
How many? You got
just
yes,
7. 7.
that's all.
That's all.
that's all.
Okay, thank you very much. Last question for English language learning mastery. Yeah. The last question here, it will be about educational research method. Yeah. Educational research method, we have 3 common approach, yeah, or research paradigm that we use in conducting research. Yeah, the first here it is what we call by qualitative. Second one quantitative, and then last one mixed method. Yeah, those are 3 types, and then now I want you to choose each. Since we got 3 types here, I want you to choose each. Anwar, choose one, please.
On qualitative.
Qualitative. Emil,
Next method.
mixed method. So you got no option left. And then now try to mention at least 2 kinds of each research. Come on. Yeah, the example of types or kind of the qualitative research, quantitative research, and mixed method research. Come on. Come on. Okay, we'll go first, please.
Just 2.
Yeah, 2. Come on.
Case study.
Case study, it is qualitative or
Yeah,
quantitative?
qualitative.
Okay, now,
Historical
what is it? Historical?
researcher.
Historical
Research.
research.
Saya baca tadi historical sama komparatif.
Comparative. Next.
Next method is the
I'm not asking you the definition, the
types.
types. Yeah.
types. The first is
dominant. Yeah.
Come on.
a mix that qualitative and quantitative research.
Yeah. Give me the types or the kinds of mixed method research. Come on.
The score,
The score.
the score of the 2 of research qualitative and quantitative.
The score of research. What is it?
The combine of the qualitative and quantitative.
Combining, we call that as mixed method. Now the types.
Combining,
The kind of mixed method research.
combining arrangement like the research of quantitative and qualitative.
The types of the mixed method research.
Or the types is qualitative is a case study, and
Why did you mentioning the type of qualitative? Yours here it is the mixed method. Okay, next, come on, Feby, mention it two types of come on.
Lanti. Survey.
Survey is qualitative.
Oh.
It's up to you. Come on.
Experimental.
Experiment.
that's the type. That's the
Okay.
type.
Okay, thank you very much. I guess that will be the last for the English language learning mastery.
Oh.
Alhamdulillah. And then now we're gonna go to the last session or the last section of this comprehensive exam. Yeah. And then I'm gonna start with Feby first. Feby, do you mind please come forward and then you gonna write down. Okay, come on. Okay, you have to write down Fabi ayyi ala irabbikuma tukadziban. Come on.
Di sini.
Yep.
Maybe it's boarding school set.
Come on.
Fabi.
Come on.
Go on, go on. Fabi, ayyi.
Okay, come on. Time's up. Okay, that's enough, baby. Thank you. That's enough. That's enough.
Bentar, misalnya
No, that's enough. Leave it. Come on.
Misal. Okay.
Okay, come on. Next one, Emil. Demand, please come forward. Okay. Next, you have to write down Laisal birra and wallu wujuhakum.
What does this say?
Come on. Laisal birra and wallu wujuhakum.
Laisa.
Laisal birra and wallu wujuhakum.
Laisa kira wujuh hakum.
Laisal birra wujuhakum. Really?
Laisa firo.
Laisal birra and
biro.
wallu wujuhakum.
Ya, Mister. Biro. Wujuh hakum.
That's all.
That's all.
Okay, next one, Juma. Your turn.
Yasin.
No. Inna Allaha ma'as sabirin.
Astagfirullah.
Come on.
Allah masuk birin sir.
Ah.
Terus kayaknya salah ini sir.
Come on, that's okay. Just write it down. Come on. Okay, thank you. That's enough. That's enough. That's it. Okay, thank you very much, guys, for the kitabah. That's okay. And now let's go with the kiroah. Yeah. The kiroah here. Choose one surah or verse from Al-Quran and then try to give your interpretation. Come on, I'm gonna give you here the option to choose any verse, any surah from the Al-Quran. Come on. Yeah, come on.
Not the meaning.
Yeah, interpretation. Of course, you have to give your interpretations. Come on. Okay, Emil, what is it?
Ikhlas.
Okay, try to read it.
Qul a'udzubillahi minasyaitonirrajim. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Qul huwallahu ahad, Allahus samad, lam yalid wa lam yulad wa lam yakul lahu kufuwan ahad.
Thank you. Keep it at this one. You have to explain your interpretation. Yeah. Next, Feby. Come on.
Surah
Come on.
Surat Yasin.
Come on.
ayat kursi. Ayat kursi apa beda?
It's up to you. Come on. Any will do. Come on.
Al-Humazah.
Okay, come on.
Semua nih.
Come on.
Wailul likulli humazatin lumazatin alladzi jama'a malahu wa addada yahsabu anna malahu ahdada kalla la yunbazanna fil hutama wa ma kana al-hutama Allahil muqtada alladzi tattali'u 'alal afida innaha 'alaihim muqsadah fi amadin mumaddada.
Okay, thank you. Last one. Anwar.
Al-Maun.
Okay, Al-Maun. Come on.
A'udzubillahi minasyaitonirrajim. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Ara'aital ladzi yukadzibu biddin. Fadzalikal ladzi yad'ul yatim wa la yahuddu 'ala ta'amil miskin. Fawailul lil musallin alladzina hum 'an salatihim sahun. Alladzina hum yura'un wa yamna'unal ma'un.
Okay, thank you very much. Now let's go with your interpretation. Alika, come on. What is it?
From the Surah Al-Ikhlas, Allah is only God in Islam, dunya and akhirah. We must pray only one Allah Subhanahu wa Ta'ala. That's it.
Okay, next, Feby.
Bisa nggak ganti syaratnya?
No, come on.
Iya, saya langsung ganti.
Come on.
Al-Humadah. I think out.
It's up to you. Come on. Okay. Come on. Mhm.
About burung ababil in Makkah,
Mhm.
and the bird brings some liter. Oh, iya. Apa batu?
Okay, thank you. Cut it out. That's enough. Next, last one. Anwar Juma, please.
Maun is tell us about to care about yatim and share what we have to them
Hmm.
and to give to the poor people
Hmm.
to care of them. And I think that's all.
Okay, thank you very much. Okay, kiroah, kitabah, and then now ibadah. Yeah, okay. Okay, let's start with Juma first. Come on. Try to pray any prayer. Asar, Maghrib, or any prayer. Come on.
Hmm. Maghrib aja, Sar.
Okay, come on.
Sampai tayat akhir Sar.
It's up to you. Come on. How did you pray Maghrib? That's the question. Come on.
Pertama niat, Bismillahirrahmanirrahim, niat, terus takbir Sar. Allahu Akbar.
Okay, what is it, the intention?
Maksudnya niatnya Sar.
Yep.
Niat Sar.
Yeah, what is it?
Mau sholat.
Sholat maghrib.
Yeah, come on. What is it, the intention?
Muhammadiyah nggak pakai nawa itu Sar.
No, I'm asking you, you're praying Maghrib, right? So what is it, the intention that you created?
Want to pray maghrib. Ya kan Muhammadiyah nggak pakai nawa.
Yeah, I know it. That's the point. But when you try to pray, so you're not reading any intention?
Reading in my heart Sar.
Yeah, what is it that you read inside your heart? That's the question.
Kalau di Muhammadiyah cuma kayak diniatin saya sholat maghrib 3 rakaat gitu Sar.
Okay, and then next.
Takbir Allahu Akbar. Allahumma bait baini wa baina khotoyaya kama bata bainal masyriqi wal maghrib. Allahumma nakini minal khotoya kama yunaku syabul apialu minat danas. Allahumma sil khotoyaya bil ma'i wasaji wal barat. A'udzu billahi minasyaitonir rajim. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Alhamdulillahirabbil alamin. Arrahmanir rahim. Maliki yaumiddin. Iyyaka na'budu wa iyyaka nasta'in. Ihdinas siratal mustaqim. Siratal ladzina an'amta 'alaihim ghairil maghdubi 'alaihim waladdallin. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Qul a'udzu birabbin nas, malikin nas, ilahin nas, min syarril waswasil khannas, allazi waswisu fi sudurin nas minal jinnati wan nas. Allahu Akbar. Subhanaka Allahumma rabbana wa bihamdika Allahumma firli. Sami Allahu liman hamidah. Rabbana walakal hamd. Allahu Akbar. Subhanaka Allahumma rabbana wa bihamdika Allahumma firli. Allahu Akbar. Allahumma firli warhamni wajburni wahdini warzuqni. Allahu Akbar. Subhanaka Allahumma rabbana wa bihamdika Allahumma firli. Skip langsung tahiyat akhir Sir.
Okay, come on.
At-tahiyatu lillah wa salawatu wa thayyibah. Assalamualaikum ya Nabi wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Assalamualaikum wa ala ibadillahi sholihin. Asyhadu alla ilaha illallah wa asyhadu anna Muhammadan abduhu wa rasuluh. Allahumma sholli ala Muhammad wa ala ali Muhammad. Kama sholaita ala Ibrahim wa ali Ibrahim wa barik ala Muhammad wa ali Muhammad kama barakta ala Ibrahim wa ali Ibrahim innaka Hamidum Majid. Allahumma inni a'udzubika min azabi jahannam wa min azabil qabri wa min fitnatil mahya wal mamat wa min syarri fitnatil masiihid dajjal. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi.
That's all. Thank you. Next, come on. Who's gonna go next? Okay, come on. Emil.
Salat subuh Sir.
Okay, come on. Come on.
Not speak loud.
Yeah, that's okay. Come on. Just pray subuh. That's
Allahu Akbar. Baiknya wa baina khotoya ya
Allah. What is it? Allah bait me.
Allahumma baik baini wa
Okay, come on.
khotoya ya.
Repeat it.
Auzubillahi minasyaitonir rajim. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Allahu Akbar. Allahumma baik baini wa baina khotoya ya kama ba'ta baina al-masyriqi wal maghrib. Allahumma nakini minal khataya kama yunaqqa samiyal sawbul abyadu minad danas. Allahumma sil min khataya ya kama ba'ata yunaq bil ma'i wasaji wal barat. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Alhamdulillahirabbil alamin. Arrahmanirrahim. Maliki yaumiddin. Iyyaka na'budu wa iyyaka nasta'in. Ihdinas siratal mustaqim. Siratal ladzina an'amta 'alaihim ghairil maghdubi 'alaihim waladdallin. A'udzu billahi minasyaitonir rajim. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Lamma sawa fasaddu wa wada'na 'anka wisrak alladzi anqadha dhahrak warafa'na laka dhikrak fa inna ma'al usri yusra. Inna ma'al usri yusra fa idza faragta fansab wa ila rabbika farghab. Allahu akbar. Subhanakallahumma wa bihamdika Allahumma firli. Subhanakallahumma wa bihamdika Allahumma firli. Subhanakallahumma wa bihamdika Allahumma firli. Subhanallah walhamdulillah. Rabbana wa lakal hamdu. Allahu akbar. Subhanakallahumma wa bihamdika Allahumma firli. Subhanakallahumma wa bihamdika Allahumma firli. Subhanakallahumma wa bihamdika Allahumma firli. Allahu akbar. Allahumma firli. Allahumma firli warhamni wajibni warfa'ni warzuqni wahdini wa'afini wa'afani. Allahu akbar. Allahumma firli. Subhanakallahumma.
Okay, thank you, Emil. Thanks, Feby.
Sebut.
It's okay, come on.
Ba'id baini wa baina khotoyaya. Allahumma ba'id baini wa baina khotoyaya. Saya ulang. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Allahumma ba'id baini wa baina khotoyaya kama ba'ada masyriqi wal maghrib. Allahumma nakini min khotoyaya kama yunaqqa thawbul abyadu minad danas. Allahumma ghfir min khotoyaya bil ma'i wa salji wal barat. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Alhamdulillahirabbil alamin. Arrahmanirrahim. Maliki yaumiddin. Iyyaka na'budu wa iyyaka nasta'in. Ihdinas siratal mustaqim. Siratal ladzina an'amta 'alaihim ghairil maghdubi 'alaihim waladdallin. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Qul a'udzu birabbin nas, malikin nas, ilahin nas, min syarril waswasil khannas, alladzi yuwaswisu fi sudurin nas, minal jinnati wan nas. Allahu akbar. Allahu akbar. Oh, sekarang Allahu akbar itu tadi doa iftitah kan ketua langsung Allahu akbar kabir walhamdulillah
Okay, thank you very much.
Sister.
That's enough, Emil, Feby, and then Juma. And that will be the last question for your guys' comprehensive exam. Yeah, and then alhamdulillah, congratulations. You guys are already joining this comprehensive exam. And then for the result, you guys try to watch your performance while answering all the questions. Yeah, so if you guys think you can pass this comprehensive exam, inshallah I'm gonna give you here the score based on all the questions that you can answer. Okay, one more time, thank you very much for joining the comprehensive exam for today, and then let's close this comprehensive exam here with reciting Alhamdulillah together. Ya, alhamdulillahirabbil alamin, and then last, wallahul muwaffiq wal hadi ila sabilir rasyad. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Waalaikumsalam warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.